Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Belle of the Ball. So as always, I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe in these crazy times. Okay, so per my last video where I discussed self-confidence and what that may look like, in this video we are gonna go over how do we spot a fake confident person, somebody who appears to be confident, but in actuality are not. All right, so we're gonna go right into it, guys. And I have my little list that I have written down, and we're just gonna go right into it, right? So, like I mentioned in the last video where I addressed what I think an authentic, confident person looks like, which is they exude the confidence, they don't need a lot of attention and validation. That is one of the biggest differences between somebody who is truly confident and someone who's kind of faking it. The person that's faking it, they need a lot more reassurance than a person who is actually confident, right? So, we're just gonna go right into it. All right. So, actually, before we go into the traits and some of the signs, let's just discuss um, what would make somebody fake confidence. Now, there is a saying of fake it till you make it, right? Which I agree with because sometimes faking something until it becomes real is good. If you are not very confident, sometimes it's good to fake it and act like you are confident so you can eventually embody that kind of confidence that you want. But you don't want to take it to the limit to where you're just faking it and you never truly become confident. Because confidence takes a lot of growth, it takes a lot of responsibility, and it takes its time, right? And usually the people who need a lot of reassurance are the ones with actually low self-esteem. And low self-esteem is not that uncommon. Most of us have struggled with it. I would say most people have a lower self-esteem than they do higher self-esteem because it takes work to become that self-confident person. And growing up, I always thought that the people who were confident, now I'm kind of noticing that they really were not that confident. They were like faking it, or they were narcissistic. Narcissism is very common when you look into people who seem to be confident because narcissists know how to fake it. But we're going to talk about narcissism in another video, but we're just going to jump right into this one, right? All right, so like I said, the person who lacks self-confidence are really attention seeking. They're loud and they need to be seen. Like I said in the previous video, guys, want to watch that one so you know that I'm piggybacking off of that. And so I said confidence is quiet and insecurities are loud and proud, right? So the people who are the most insecure tend to be more out there. Not always. I don't want to say that a person that is more extroverted or they put themselves out there that they automatically are fake with the confidence. They may have self-confidence, but there tends to be a trend where the lack of self-confidence, that person will actually act like they and talk and try to get a lot of attention because they need the validation. All right? But if it doesn't apply to you, only a hit dog hollers, okay? Don't take it personal. All right, so they speak fast. A person who also lacks self confidence, they speak really fast. And just because you speak fast, it's not automatic that you lack confidence. But it is a correlation with speaking fast and feeling like you need to let me say what I gotta say because I want to listen to blah, 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 blah. It's like you're not confident enough in what you're saying. You feel like you have to be quick and talk fast so that people are gonna hear you. So you want to work on speaking slowly and more methodical. I'm not saying you have to talk like this and talk extremely slow because then that's just no. But if you talk fast and you are super hyper and you need people to you want to chill on that, right? A lot of people who don't really have confidence, they are entitled. They feel like you owe them something. They like growth. They don't want to own their faults and their mistakes. They blame things on other people a lot. And they just feel like, well, I don't need to do it. It's all your fault. They have a victim mentality. I'm the victim. I'm always the one who's being victimized. Everybody is always talking down on me, and all of my relationships fail because people hate me. And if you have failed relationships, you are the common denominator in them. So you have to look at yourself. That victim mentality is not good because we all have fault in the demise of our relationships, and you have to own it. Right? So there's a lack of ownership, lack of growth, not they're entitled. They cannot take criticism. If you criticize somebody that is insecure and they act like they're confident, if you give them any kind of criticism, even if it's constructive, they will push back. They may be defensive, they may get pissed off, they may want to act like and project and then try to insult you. So you want to look out for that person who they get super defensive. Nobody really likes criticism, even somebody that's confident, but usually it's like, okay, cool, like I can take it, I'm gonna work on it. But if you tell somebody something and they want to snap at you, yeah, not good. Okay, so they think that you should automatically respect them, you should like them, and they should not earn your respect. And they feel like, well, it's me, so because I'm me, you should just like me and respect me, and that's it. They don't believe in developing a strong relationship of, mutual respect and love and kindness. It's just all about them. All right, it's all about me, 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 me. Very selfish. Okay, a lot of them are very superficial in their friendships and relationships. They like to be friends with people who they like to maybe, how would I say, they're kind of like social climbers. They want to be around people who they perceive that they can benefit from. Like, I can benefit from being friends with that person. If I'm in a relationship with him, then everybody's going to look at me like I'm all that, right? So they are like social climbers. They're strategic about the friendships that they have in a selfish way. And they usually always have drama, always have issues, always have something going on with their friends. Oh, I don't F for her no more, this and that. And always drama, always gossip, always rumors they're involved in, and always a breakdown in friendships and relationships. So they tend to not have healthy relationships with other people. Also, they are very insecure and easily triggered. Yeah, I said that before. They don't accept change. They don't want to change. They think that they are okay with who they are and they should not grow, and who they are is all that they need to be. And if you guys don't know, what is not growing is dead. If you are somebody and you're not evolving and changing and becoming a better person, you essentially on the inside are dead as a person. Yes, you are physically alive, but in your spirit and in your soul, you're stagnant and you're not growing. And if a plant is not growing, that plant is dead. That plant is gonna die. As soon as it stops growing, death comes along, right? So if something is not growing and flowing, it almost doesn't exist. It's walking around and your body is alive, but in spirit, you're dead. There is no life inside of you. So that's why growth is important, in owning who you are and healing and taking ownership and responsibility of the things that go bad in your life, the good, bad, indifferent, all of it. Okay, because if you don't take accountability, you don't grow and you don't evolve. And we are supposed to evolve as people. That's why we're here. We are not here to remain the same. We're not here to be the same way, just like how we physically change as we grow. Puberty hits when we reach like 13, and then when you're in your 20s and 30s, your body changes. And so your mind and your spirit and everything about you should also be evolving as you grow. But not everybody is like that. People grow physically, but mentally and emotionally, they're in the same immature place. And you'll find that with people who lack self-confidence and people who are also narcissistic. They don't want to grow, and the victim mentality is on a different level. And you want to stay away from people like that because they are very vile and toxic, and they do a lot of projecting and making. Y'all, I'm gonna make a video about narcissism because I feel like this is like all that is, but somebody who lacks self-confidence is not necessarily a narcissist. But a lot of these traits go back to narcissism, but it's not mutually exclusive, right? Yeah, so they don't grow, and Let's see what else I have on here on my little list. They think they're always right. They're never wrong. Yeah. They never have quality relationships with a lot of people. It's like usually fake, dishonest. They'll apologize about things, but only to make people like them. They do a lot of things to be liked, not because of they validate themselves. It's I want you to like me. They are more about being liked than being respected. And I'm gonna make a video about that, the difference with being liked and being respected, and which one is kind of more solid. Because if you're only concerned about being liked, it's like you're not grounded in who you are. Because when you know who you are, you more so want respect. You're not looking for people to just like you, right? So, I mean, pretty much the opposite of what a self-confident person is what someone who has that fake confidence. They're loud, they want to be seen, they need attention, they need a lot of validation from people. And so, you know, growing up, like I said, I thought that those people were always the confident ones, and being super extroverted was, you know, confident. Someone who's extroverted, I'm not trying to point out and be like, oh, if you're extroverted, you're fake. And if you're, I'm not trying to do all of that. But I just thought that people who were more outgoing basically were the confident ones. And I'm realizing it's not quite so. So guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Just know that becoming a confident person requires growth and healing, and you know, you have to evolve, and you are not going to change overnight, and you are not going to just become confident overnight. It takes a lot of maintenance and growth. Okay, so that's it for the video, guys. Go ahead, like, comment, share, and definitely hit the subscribe button, and I will be back with another one very soon, and I will see you guys later. So stay safe and stay blessed. Bye, guys.